Hey everyone, climb on board with me, Lewis, the Mitten Pilot, your airborne guide around the incredible state of Michigan. From the air, we'll get a unique perspective of our amazing state you just can't get from the ground. We'll visit amazing places, see beautiful scenery, meet the most interesting people, and of course, we'll have fun flying. So let's go fly and experience everything the Mitten has to offer. Safe flying and clear blue skies.
Let's do some, okay, so we did a steep spiral. We'll do some 8s on pylons. Let's find a road down here. I've calculated our pivotal altitude is right around, so you take you square the ground speed, which in this plane with no wind would be somewhere around 90 knots, so 99 times 90 is 8,100. Divide that by 11-ish, so you're getting somewhere around 700 feet or so, approximately. We'll call it 800, and 800 plus the ground altitude of about 1,000 feet would be 1,800 feet. So we're going to descend to 1,800 feet, and we'll find a good crossroad, which I think I found one, and we're going to enter it at a 45 to the wind. So let's listen to AWAS at Powell real quick.
Howell, Livingston County, Spencer J. Hardy Airport. Automated weather observation. 1613. Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility.
Oh, it's calm, so I can just enter from anywhere.
Low.
So what I'll do is, I think I found 2 good points. I'm going to go ahead and just turn around to this one as I descend, so that I can be set up for entry on a southeast course.
Spencer J.
We'll probably land over there at probably, I'm guessing, 12:30. So
we got about 200 or 300 feet to lose here still. So this 8s on pylons is again just a performance maneuver to show that you can maneuver the plane in a precise way. That's really all there is to it. It's not particularly complicated or weird in its setup. It's just what it is. So I'm going to leave carb heat on because it seems to be, let's see, we'll get cruise speed. Oh, we need to, that was duh. So we'll back off a little bit. There we go. We were at altitude and now we are not, so. Alright, so here comes our 45. Trim down a little bit. I think I've got about half a mile in between these two. So we're going to pitch up to get to 1900. Somewhere between 1900 and 2000 is going to be our altitude. Now. And there's my first intersection. It's going to be off of my right wing. So I've crossed the 45 and here I go. Now you follow a line of rivets down the wing. If the target is in front of the wing, that means I need to dive. I'm too high and I need to dive down. If it's getting behind the wing, which it's doing, I pull back to get up a little bit. And it's just this constant movement sort of back and forth to make sure that that spot stays in the same spot in relation to the wing as you turn around it. And that means you're keeping that exact altitude as you make your turn. Now today, it's a little easier than normal because there's 0 wind. And you can see my shadow, which is fun. Although I am getting bounced around a little bit, so there's more wind than I'm originally saying. But you can see that line of rivets is staying pointing right at that intersection. Now as we get around, whoops, around the target, need to pull back a little bit. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to fly straight, and we'll find another intersection. There's a intersection up here that I'm coming up on. It's a little tight, but it'll work. Can't see now, it's on the other side. It's on my side, but it'll do for what we're up to. You just can't see it in the camera. So I'm doing the same thing on my side. If the target gets sort of behind me, I pull up. If the target gets ahead of me, ahead of the wing, I push down. And I just maintain that bank, watch that spot, and just move my elevator up and down. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of wind down here near the ground. And I'm getting a little bit low. I'm going to add just a little bit of power. And we'll get across.
Downwind for runway 18.
We'll get across this reference road. And we will set up for one more time around the track. And you can see it. The car just went through that intersection. That almost 90-degree intersection. And we're going to watch that spot on the wing again. Oh yeah, there's quite a few bumps here. Down a little bit. There we go. It's getting behind me a little bit. I'm pulling back. Forward, forward. Forward. Yeah, it's kind of bumpier up here than you would think it would be. But there you go, kind of staying aligned with that spot, that line on the wing. Just pointed right at that target. And that is 8s around pylons. All right. Let's climb out, and we will head elsewhere.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, click that like button and make sure that you subscribe so that you can follow along with all of my Mitten Pilot adventures. Thanks for watching. See ya!